Hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are you? It's good to see you again.
I'm pretty good. It's good to see you too. Well, first of all, I'm just gonna let you guys introduce yourself. Just tell us who you are.
Our names are Eddie and Laura Parks. We've worked with CHI for over 15 years, and we've hosted 23 foreign exchange students.
Nice. So just like tell me a little bit more about what your job is all about.
Well, the way we find good host families is we do a lot of different type of connections. We do networking. We also go to public markets and farmers markets, and we just introduce ourselves and ask people if they've ever been interested in hosting a foreign exchange student. We will meet with easily 300, 500, 600 people just to find one family that is halfway interested in it. Then once we get them interested in hosting and find out their interest level, then we'll go to their home and do an interview with them.
Nice. So once the students get here, how do you go about transferring them to their host family? Do you have some kind of like orientation, stuff like that?
We do an early orientation with the host families, and which will get them prepared for the different types of students that are coming in. Students are like everybody. I mean, we've had 23, and we cannot say any of the students have ever been the same. Each student totally are their own personality. So it's hard to really truly prepare the families for what they're going to be going through for the next 10 months. But it's easy to also tell them what we've seen in the past. And it kind of gets them a little more comfortable about having a new family member just drop into their home.
All right. So do you ever host students yourself if you are not able to find host families for them?
We will wait a lot of times to the end to pick our student, not that for any reason to get the leftovers or anything, but a lot of times there's some really good students, and we can match the students that have really good talents, like in music, or they've liked certain things like piano or different things, sports.
Right.
It's easy to match those students up with a definite family. We've hosted so many, we feel like we're able to handle any of the likes and dislikes of the students that come in.
If a student comes up to you with a problem in the host family or at the school, how do you go about that?
Oh, there's so many times that does happen. A lot of times we'll first start off by phone call and talk with the student, get a feeling on what they're looking for. So many of the students come into America thinking their life in America is going to be like what they've seen on TV. You know, they expect it to be Hollywood. They expect to be High School Musical type life. And it's never that way. A lot of the students at the very first, they do get a little bit disappointed because it's not what they dreamed and what they thought it was going to be like. And they have to understand that they've got parents here now, and these parents are going to give them rules and regulations that they have to follow.
How often are you keeping in touch with the students once they are in their program and, you know?
By law, we have to keep in touch with them once a month. We do quite a bit more than that. We are generally talking to them every 2 to 3 weeks.
We have to physically see them 3 times. Host families and students, we have to see them 3 times a year. Make sure they're physically they're healthy and they're doing well. But we usually see them more often than that.
What is something that has really changed for them once they leave?
So many things change. These kids mature. They come in as adults. You can't send a typical teenager across the world and to live with another family. These kids are usually coming in more mature than the kids we see at their age in America. But you see their maturity double within the year that they're here. Their English has doubled to triple. Their way they look on life and look on the world and the world issues are always different by the time they leave. We feel like a lot of times we've had a perfect year with the student if they've had a good family, a good school, and have left with many, many friends.
Well, we've been doing this for at least 15 plus years, and it's just been it's been exciting. Every year we have new students and new groups every year, and there's never 2 students alike, and each group has their own personalities, and I kind of go with the flow with whatever they like to do is what I like to do for events and stuff, like we do go skating or bowling, or we do trips like at least once a year for the spring. We like to go up to St. Louis and take the kids up there and do some things and see the arch and different things. But I usually try to make it family oriented on when I do events around here, so that the whole families can all enjoy and get on the fun and get to know the other students.
Nice. Awesome.